The NASCAR season is officially underway, and this week's NASCAR is heading down south to Atlanta to rip up some laps in Georgia. It's the Amp Better Health 400 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This historic racetrack, some of the best races ever, has happened here. Last year's race had fans on the edge of their seat. Lots of big-name drivers will be there. Denny Hamlin, Bubba Wallace, Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, and Ross Chastain, along with the biggest names in all of sports. Michael Jordan, who co-owns 2 cars with his iconic number 23, driven by Bubba Wallace, and the number 45 car driven by Tyler Reddick. Make sure you tune in to Sunday's race at Atlanta Motor Speedway at 3 p.m. Eastern on Fox, and make sure you check out NASCAR Badass Netflix docuseries, NASCAR Full Speed. Get in on the action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. New customers who deposit $5 or more can get no sweat bet up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Shannon. New customers can get a no sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first bet loses. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Shannon. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us again for another episode of Nightcap. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, Bengals legend, 3-time first team All-Pro, 6-time Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Bengals Ring of Honor.
Should have been 7.
Inductee. Bengals legend, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Ocho, now we're officially at 1,087,000 subs, 13,000 away from 1.1 million. Thank each and every one of you that have liked,
thank you,
that have subscribed, and that have followed Nightcap with Unc and Ocho, and on Wednesday night, Unc and Gil. So thank you again. Please make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. We do have, you can get it through Club Shay Shay, but please make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. Thank you guys for selling out Shea by Laportier. We're taking pre-orders only. So, but we have pinned the link at the top of the chat, and orders are being filled currently. I was just told that they're filling the orders, and if you order it, it's going to be, you'll be able to receive the bottle quicker than I originally anticipated. But thank you again for selling out Shea by Laportier. We've also been nominated by the NAACP Image Award for Art, Sports, and Entertainment Outstanding Podcast. Please, we have the link pinned at the top. Do us a favor, go vote for us. Greatly appreciate it. Again, Shea by Laportier pinned at the top. Pre-orders, NAACP Image Award for Art, Sports, and Entertainment Outstanding Podcast. We have that link pinned at the top. Please go and vote for us. Thank you. Ocho, time for our very first segment of the day, which is a news cap.
Hey.
Justin Fields made headlines this week when it was discovered that he had unfollowed the Bears on social media. Appearing on the St. Brown's Brothers podcast, Fields cleared the air. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
What's with the unfollow with the Bears? What's up with that?
Man, bro, I'm glad we're talking about it because why do people take social media so serious? Like,
but like, why you unfollowing the Bears?
This and that. Like, I still mess with the Bears, this and that. I'm just trying to take a little break. I unfollow the Bears and the NFL, bro. I'm not just trying to have football on my timeline. Like, I know y'all mess with a girl, EQ, especially you. Just because you don't follow the girl on IG, don't mean you're not messing with them.
That's true. That's true. That's facts. When you're single, it's you really messing with the girls you don't follow more than the girls you follow.
You feel me?
Oh, like, so you're saying you mess with the Bears? You're saying you mess with the Bears more now that you unfollow them?
Man, it's not even like that.
Okay.
It's something that I don't want to see in my timeline. I'm about to go on vacation. I don't want to see no football. And guess what?
Just get away, get a little away from
every Bears post. It's either
let's see who you follow.
Let's see who follows. It's either Drive Caleb. So it's like, bro, man, I'm tired of hearing the talk.
Hey, you know what that get, right?
Okay, how about this?
Come on now. Come on now.
So if you if you tired of seeing something on social media, guess what you do? Get your ass off social media.
Off social media. Yeah, that too. But listen, Justin Fields is saying all the right things. He's saying all the right things, but obviously it's bothering him. The trade rumors, the Caleb Williams stuff is bothering him. So what do? You sick of hearing all that shit? Normally, it's come from a little birdie inside the organization. Everything comes from a birdie inside the organization to get the train rolling. Where there's smoke, there's fucking fire. It's always been like that. This is a business. It's a business that they like to play games, especially on their end. It's chess, not checkers. He's tired of the bullshit. He unfollowed him. Has nothing to do with. I like that. I like that.
Yeah,
analogy, though.
that's true though.
You know, yeah, you mess with a girl. Yeah, that's cute. But you're sick of the shit. You unfollowed them. You already know what time it is. You know how the game goes. You've been in the league long enough. You know how they like to play. It is what it is. He took the high road though. I mean, the answer. I really like the answer. It's a good throw off for those that don't know no better. I know better. I know better.
Yeah, I agree with you, Ocho. It's tough when you're in a relationship, and that's what the Bears and Justin Fields are in, a relationship. But you keep hearing one of the I think they want to move on. You know, you watch TMZ and you see the page 6, and you see this one. The rumors, reports that such and such is unhappy, such and sleeping in separate rooms, such and such is separated. Like, man, I'm tired of hearing this, man. I don't want to hear this no more. So I'm unfollowing all the tabloids. I'm not reading any more papers to try to get it to quell. But they're getting that from somewhere. There's something going on somewhere that would make them write those stories, considering they hadn't wrote anything like that in the previous years.
You know better. You know how it works. You know what comes from inside the organization to get the pot stirring. You get the pot stirring. You get the train rolling. You put it out there. You put tidbits out there. Obviously, we being players, you don't want to hear nothing like that, especially as a quarterback. Especially as a quarterback, knowing you've done all you can for this team, and here they go. The business side of things. This is what they always do. And then the analogy of saying, "Father, listen, when me and Rhea argue, and I don't want to see nothing she posting on my timeline, you know what I do?
Blocker. Oh, you unfollow?
Unfollow. While we argue? Oh, well, I ain't playing. I ain't trying to see none of that.
She out there posted up, hand on the hip with a bag, and she all happy. You ain't happy. We just got into an argument.
I ain't happy. Unfollow. You know, so that, like, I understand where he's going with it, but
for sure,
he's not in a position to actually be truthful on what it really is, but it's bothering him. I understand where he's coming from. Obviously, to me, I like Justin. The fans in Chicago like Justin, but knowing the Chicago Bears and the way this business works and the type of player Caleb Williams is, you already know what they get ready to do.
I believe they're going to do that.
You already know. I think the best fit for Justin Fields would be in Atlanta. You know, it would be a beautiful relationship between him and Kyle Pitts and Drake London and Bijan Robinson, and a new scenery, a fresh start is always a good thing.
That's not a bad thing.
It's always a good
but
thing.
It's just tough.
No,
Ocho.
not at all. Not at all.
The team that drafted you, now all of a sudden, because if they believed in you, there would not be no rumors. You don't hear no rumors about these other guys. You ain't heard no rumors about Mahomes or these left. Even for Dak, I'm not saying, and I understand we're talking about the upper tier quarterbacks, but we didn't even hear no rumors about Lamar. When Lamar was a free agent, ain't nobody, Lamar got a visit scheduled to this team. There was nothing. It seemed like.
Well, actually, you know, Lamar stuff was a little bad. Lamar stuff, they purposely said, don't nobody want to trade for him. Or don't nobody want to touch him. When behind closed doors, you know good and goddamn well Lamar Jackson is Baltimore. This situation is completely different. It's completely different.
Yeah. And they don't want to set that precedent. You know, teams don't want to give up though, because it seems to me that there are teams, there had to be at least 20 teams that Lamar Jackson is better than quarterbacks more. But a lot of teams had already settled on their quarterback. So we know they're not Herbert and Burrow and Mahomes, Josh Allen. Guys like that are safe. Dak, Jalen Hurts, guys like that are safe, Ocho. But there are other teams that can absolutely use.
Definitely
could have used.
You talk about being a quarterback away. There are teams that are just a quarterback away. That's it. A quarterback away and a few missing pieces. Talk about, we don't want to. Child, please stop playing. But Justin Fields can do some damage. He can do some damage over there in Atlanta. And I think it'd be, a fresh start. It's never a bad thing.
But it's just tough, Ocho. It's tough. Ocho, I don't know if you have, but I've been in a relationship when I knew the best thing for us was to go our separate ways, but still hated it because, Ocho, man, man, I had worked so hard, and to know that it's falling apart, and to know that it's best if we go our separate ways is never easy.
Hey, that hurt, Unc. That hurt.
Yes!
That hurt. Because think about the time. Think about the time you put in. You can't get that time back. Think about everything you've invested in getting to know this individual, knowing them inside, knowing them out. Listen, this one right here, I can start a conversation. I can start a sentence. And before I finish what I'm saying, she can finish it. Like getting to that point when you with somebody, man, is probably one of the most difficult things. And the fact that you were able to actually end stuff on good terms, I find that I would, if I was in that situation, I would find that hard to do.
It is hard. It's not easy.
I'm more on the side of I'm more on the side of Justin Fields. Y'all bullshitting, or y'all playing with my name. You're not valuing me as a player, and I've done all I can for you. You know what, man? I'm finna unfollow you, man.
Because that's basically what happened. He said, well, I mean, if you're on vacation, why are you on social media? If you don't want to hear that bull jive, you don't want to see it. I thought you go on vacation to get away from social media. I thought you go on vacation to clear your mind. And all you do is whether you go alone or when you go with somebody, you're in that. So clearly, you're not really trying to escape social media.
Well, maybe also social media has bridged the gap for finding a partner to go on vacation with.
Once you get there, though, Ocho,
social media.
I thought you wanted to be about that person. I mean, because if you go on vacation, Ocho, and you on your phone, and she on her phone, you might as well. Yeah. You mean to tell me I done spent all this money for these tickets, and I done got this. You know he ain't staying in no $1,000. He's probably staying in something $2,500, $3,000 a night. So I done spent all this money, Ocho, and we both over here on our phones. What the hell was that for?
Well, normally you only on your phone after you handle your business.
I ain't Ocho. I ain't on my phone at all. If I go somewhere, when I go somewhere like that, I'm totally unwinding.
Yeah. You close off from everything.
So that's what I'm saying. I haven't gone on vacation. Haven't gone on a vacation since '96. But you best damn believe if I go on a vacation, hey, I'm gonna get my money worth.
You ain't been on vacation since '96? Like Cancun, Aruba, St. Martin, like nothing? Jamaica, Bahamas? Hey, I'm gonna go on vacation, Ocho, and I'm gonna hey, put it like this here. When you turn on your IG and you don't see, okay, he's on it now, you can see, and you don't see no post from O'Shea. Right. Okay. I know he at. I know he at.
Hey, but your boy knee deep. I ain't talking about no water either. I ain't talking about no water, Ocho. I'm knee deep though. You better believe that.
Hey, listen. I love your passion. I mean, you're inspirational for me. Obviously, the way you work, the time that you put in. But Unc, all work and no play and no fun ain't good for you, man.
I'm about when I take the vacation, you got
to exhale, man. But did you hear what you just said? Like, logically think about that. I haven't been on vacation since 1996. You can't live like that. We'll get back to that later because we're getting off track. But man, we'll come back to that.
I'm about to be living. How I do it.
Hey, what you got? You got some up your sleeve, huh?
I ain't talking about no arm either. Yeah, baby, I'm talking about that old baby arm. You know what I'm saying? Man, Ocho, man, look here. Hey, let us get to this. Yeah. Okay, check this out. Adrian Peterson says that despite reports, he has not authorized the sale of any of his trophies or awards. A Pennsylvania lending company called D'Angelo Vehicle Sales loaned AP, Adrian Peterson, $5.2 million in 2016. When AP planned to use most of the money to pay back other lenders. But he didn't. They don't know what he did with the loan, but they do know he didn't pay back the company that he borrowed the money for. So he borrowed $5.2 million. In 2021, a New York judge entered a judgment of $8.3 million against AP stemming from unpaid loans. Court records indicate that he hasn't paid up since and instead has been ensnared in a legal battle over attempts to seize his property to collect on that judgment, including items that have been kept in multiple storage units. On Wednesday,
Damn, man.
dozens of his personal items even were advertised as sale at a Texas auction, including his 2012 MVP, his 2007 Rookie of the Year. Now Peterson is fighting that too. He said in a video, "We allow them to go into several of our storage units with clear instructions. I want to emphasize that I'm financially stable and would never sell my hard-earned trophies." In 15 seasons, Adrian Peterson earned an estimated over $100 million. Ocho, remember in 2015, AP threw a party. He spent millions on his 30th birthday party that featured a camel in which he rode, snake charmers, belly dances, first class travel. Ocho, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. First class travel for 300 guests. See?
What?
And when people say,
Wait,
well, he did all that, how did he go
said-
broke? Ocho, you realize that most of the times when athletes buy stuff, it's not for them. It's to impress people that watch them,
Right.
that see them.
Yeah.
This party wasn't for AP. This was party for the guests that show, look how much money AP got. Look at this birthday party. A camel? You gonna pay for 300 guests to fly first class? Ocho, listen what I'm saying. Do you know a jumbo jet? So he needed basically 2 jumbo jets, 10 jumbo jets. And you put 300 people. So guess what, Ocho? If you fly them first class, who the hell putting them people up? You. So if you fly them people, Ocho, when you brought your guests to Hawaii for the Pro Bowl, you flew them in.
Yeah.
Guess what Ocho had to do? Put them up. Guess what else Ocho had to do? Feed them.
Yeah. Hey, I have a question before I even get into this. Do you think this story is real, or maybe it's exaggerated, maybe a little bit fabricated? Because 300, that's quite a lot. That's quite a lot. It just, I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
Hold on. Peterson made a list of about 320 friends and family members, brought his guests first-class plane tickets to Houston, and booked them first-class hotel rooms to attend his birthday party. Now, he did this in 2015 and turned right around in 2016 and borrowed $5.2 million.
Damn, man. Listen, I mean, people that have followed me throughout my career have followed me just in life in general. Obviously, Unc, you've grown to know me and understand how financially conscious I am when it comes to spending, my habits and my cheap ways. And it would I call it cheap. Most would call it, very frugal. It's to not just lead by example, but to prevent situations like this. Obviously, I love AP, a good friend of mine, and I hate speaking on one's misfortunes, but it's an unfortunate situation. It's very unfortunate, and I think sometimes we get caught up in the image, the lifestyle that the NFL provides us with the money that we're making, and not thinking long term.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's one of the things that we miss out on is we miss out on the small opportunity, the small window that we do have, in thinking that this money will continue to always come in. These big checks making $650,000. You know what it's like to have a $650,000 check every Monday? Do you know what that's like?
No, I don't know what it's like. But I'm saying, I made good money. I made good money when I played the league. Right. And I know getting 300, 400,000 every 2 weeks.
And just the thought of it, I think for me, it hit me early. It hit me in year 3 with great understanding. Okay, I'm thinking long term. I'm trying to set myself up. So I scale back on, listen, I'm all for enjoying yourself, the fruits of your labor. You work hard as hell to get to the NFL. You work hard as hell. Enjoy yourself. But you got to know when to say no to family.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You got to know when to say no to friends. And you got to know when to say no to those who mean you no good that's around you, especially those that wasn't there before you made it. You got to learn to say no, because they never know when to turn it off.
No.
They never know when to turn it off. And the more you enable them, always giving, they're going to keep coming back more and more. And everybody always has an idea everybody has a money idea on what
With
to
your
do
money?
with your money. Always. And it never pans out the way they think it is. Everybody has a great idea. But listen, I don't know the issue personally, but on this case in general, this can be a lesson for a lot of players, especially now. They think, oh, I'm making much more than he was getting paid back then. They're giving me, but
You're
if you don't
spending more
have
too, though.
structure, yeah, and you're spending more. If you don't have structure, if you have no financial discipline, everybody else gonna be in the same situation. 10 years from now, you're gonna be in the same situation.
You have to, givers have to put lenders, have to put limits on takers because takers never put limits on what they'll take.
No,
So if you don't
they
put it,
gonna
but here's the problem the AP running into. You don't get to determine what they take. If you take out a loan, Ocho, or if you or I take out a loan and we default on that loan, they coming to get anything of damn value. Your house, your cars, they took a Mickey Mouse watch off a Red Fox arm.
What?
So you think, hold on. But here's the thing. How does that sound? You are the default judgment, but you saying you financially set.
Listen, we never, obviously, I don't know his personal situation. Normally, there are ways that
I guess some states you can file bankruptcy.
Yeah.
But why, Ocho, why
too,
are you in this? You made $100 million. You made $100 million, and you throw a birthday party for your 30th birthday. Ain't no telling how much it costs. If you flying 300, you might have spent damn near $500,000 on plane tickets.
What?
Ocho, you know how much first class tickets cost? A first class ticket anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000. Now multiply that times 320, 300,000. Okay, now you put them up at 5-star hotels. What are 5-star hotel rooms going for? 500, 750, 1,000 a night? How long did they stay? Who feeding them? Who paying for that incidental? Who's paying for that room service? Who paying for those internet charges? Okay, now you got Camel. Now you got the food at the party. Let's just say conservatively, he spent at least $2 million on a birthday party to impress other people.
Nigga, who?
At least $2 million.
Just hypothetically speaking, you think a party could cost that much?
Hell yeah.
$2 million?
Yes. Ocho, the man spent $600,000 to $700,000 on plane tickets. Now you put people up in a hotel. How long did they stay? How long you put them in a hotel room? Let's just say they stayed 2 days. You put 100 to 200 people in a hotel room for 2 days, and the room's gonna cost you $500. How much is that, Ocho?
Jesus.
Okay, you got to have entertainment at a party. You got to have food at a party.
Right.
How they get into that? Don't you got to have transportation? They ain't riding no bicycles to the party, so you got to have shuttle service to get them to and from. You got to have alcohol. You got to have food. Conservative, let's say $2 million. But then the next year, you turn around and go borrow 5.2. Think about what he said. He said he borrowed the money to pay the people that he already owed. Did you hear what he said? Hold on, Ocho. Hold on. Let me go back. A Pennsylvania lending company called D'Angelo Vehicle Sales loaned Adrian Peterson $5.2 million in 2016 when AP planned to use most of the money to pay back other lenders. Think about what Ocho, let me read that again. Hold on. Let me call. A Pennsylvania lending company called D'Angelo Vehicle Sales loaned Adrian Peterson $5.2 million in 2016 when AP planned to use most of the money to pay back other lenders.
God damn, man. I don't even know what to say except what I already said. I don't even listen. The players today, I know, there are players probably in the chat. They're friends of mine that I know that come to me and they ask me for advice, and I try to give them as many examples as possible on ways to be smart with your money. Enjoy yourself. Especially, I got all these young dudes that I know that's coming up, getting ready to make hoo-has of cash. Crazy work. But I get it, bruh. Listen, you got to learn to be able to tell people no. You might be making 30, 40 million a year. This shit go fast, bruh.
No, you ain't making. If you making 30 or 40 million a year, you need to be making 80 million a year, because 40 million a year is 20 million a year. Now, when your agent get his 20%, now you cut that in half. Now you got, if you make that kind of money, you got staff. Ain't nobody making that kind of money that don't have a staff.
Right.
You know that, I know that.
Yeah.
Be it executive assistants, be it managers, be it people that clean. You got a staff that work full time. Chefs, things of that nature. So you have a monthly budget. So somebody making 40 million, actually they're making 20. Now, when agency get their 10, 20%, now you cut that in half. Now that's what you make it. Okay, you got a monthly budget. You have a lifestyle. Somebody that's making $40 million a year, they ain't living in no $1 million house. You know that, I know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. They're not.
You got to find a way to cut back on some of that shit.
Yes.
I ain't never had no staff. I had one person. I had my agent with Drew Rosenhaus, and I had one person that did my deals. Shit, I was my PR. I was my PR person. I mean, I didn't need nobody else. You know, I sold. I always talk about the Cowboys. Jerry don't need to do nothing because they sell itself.
Yeah.
I sold myself on the green grass. So everything else for me to do off the field, it was easy. It was easy to do. But you got to find a way. I don't know how. And you can talk to people all goddamn day until you turn blue in the face. And it'd be hard for me to turn blue in the face because I'm black as hell. But everything you say goes in one ear and out the other when it comes to somebody making money.
It's just embarrassing, Ocho, that we get in position like this. And I get it, Ocho, because a lot of times, look, I always said if I got money, the one thing I wanted a Rolex, I wanted a Ferrari, I wanted a Mercedes, because those are the opulent things that I saw that I would look at, consider. Now, obviously, getting my grandmother out of that environment was my first sign that I had made it. But to get a Ferrari, to get a Rolex, and get a Mercedes, your boy's straight.
You good.
Okay, now you look at it like, and that's why I got rid of all the cars I had, because I'm like, Shannon, you want to drive a certain car, you got to drive 2 cars down the hill just to back the one car that you want to drive out. Shannon, what you doing this for, bro? Are you doing this because you need the car to get point A to point B, or are you doing this to impress other people?
Right.
Man, let me get up off this.
Yeah.
Let me get up off this.
Right.
And that's the thing. I mean, bro, 100 million. Ocho, I remember when I got with Marvin Demoff in 1996. He called me. I said, I'll need representation. Would you represent me? At the time, he had Elway, he had Marino, he had just signed Jonathan Ogden. He had, a lot of big names. I think at the time he might have been Sayal's agent. Sayal later went to somebody, but he had like big time clients. He's like, sure. He's like, okay. What do you want? What are you looking to do? I say, I want the same lifestyle 10 years, 15, 20, 30 years from now as I have right now.
Bingo. There you go.
He says, okay. He says, send me what you have, cash, bond, stock, liquid. Send me your debt. If you have any kids, child support, mortgages, whatever. He says, okay, this is what we need to do. Boom, 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 boom. He laid it out. He said, Shannon, this is what, look, you got 3 kids. All your kids are under the age of 6 years old. So you got 12 years of child support. At that point in time, Ocho, I was 7 years into the league.
Right.
He says, you're not going to play another 12 years in the NFL. Not at the position that you play.
Right.
Cool. Boom. So now, how much your grandmother, how much you send your sister? Do you send your mom anything? Everything. Ooh. Me, that's why I did when CBS let me go, I ain't lose no sleep. Fox let me go, I ain't lose no sleep.
Right.
I'm straight. I can sit at home and do absolutely nothing.
Oh man. Let me my whole concept, and it caught me early. it caught me early. You know how image, obviously I'm from Miami. You know how Miami folks are. We flashy, cars, jewelry, the whole 9 yards. So obviously, growing up during my era, I make it to the league. What's the first thing you want to do? Well, you want to get you something nice.
Yes.
You want to get you something nice. I got me something nice. I did the Ferrari. I did the Lambos. I did hell. I even had a goddamn Bugatti at one point that I was leasing at least for a year. But I think I got about year 4. I never forget. I got to year 4 and I felt I had arrived. I was going places and people were noticing and knew who I was. But I'm like, and it hit me like, what in the hell am I driving all this crazy shit for? What the hell am I wearing all this stupid shit for? And I had got to a point in my career where my name was just as big. Listen to me real quick now. My name was just as big as anything I could purchase. You get where I'm going? I'm not saying I'm big as Ferrari. I'm not saying I'm big as Bentley or any of the nice car. My name alone was just as big as anything else, where no matter where I went, well, they already know who it was. So what's the point of me driving that? We already know who I am. And for one, when it comes to women during that time, what you impressing them for? Because they already Google how much you're making. So already know you're rich, so they're going to deal with you anyway.
Yeah.
Everybody done did their homework. Everybody done did their homework. So there's no reason to try that. There's no reason to know where it is because they know what's coming in. They know what's in your pocket. Enjoy yourself. Because that's at some point, when them checks stop rolling in, you find yourself in situations like this.
Yeah.
For me, it hit me real early, and I got on that cheap shit, driving that ugly ass smart car everybody make fun of. I've been driving that bitch the past 16 years. I'm on my 5th one. Everybody be laughing, hell. I'm gonna be living the same lifestyle I was living in 2004 when I was making $8-9 million a year. I'm gonna be living the same lifestyle when I'm 60. Same thing.
For sure.
Same shit.
It ain't. I tell people all the time, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep.
How'd you keep? Yeah.
Because you can make a lot of money, but if you don't keep none of it, what have you done?
And to impress people, image. A lot. Then a lot of people you got to think about it. The times we in, it's about looking like you got it. If you play in the NFL, you got to look like an NFL player. If you play in the NBA, you got to look like an NBA player. Mind you, 87% of us go broke when we done playing 2 years after we done. 2.
Because you living outside of your means while you're playing. Because there used to be guys that would spend so much during the year, they would have to get a loan from the team on next year's salary.
Huh? You serious?
Hell yeah. How you think teams are able to keep tabs on you? You don't think, I guarantee you, every team know exactly how much money you got. Why you think they know y'all can't wait them out when it comes to strike? Because they know how much you spend. They know how much you got. Damn. And mama ain't gonna let them bills keep piling up. She's gonna tell you need to get your ass out there and cross that line and go out there and play.
That's crazy.
I
didn't know a team could do that,
bro. Man worth billions.
You got to be that boy though. I mean, to be able to go to your
Ocho,
team, man. Listen,
that man worth billions. If you can find out about some lady that you dating with your money, what the hell you think he could do with billions?
Right. I never thought about it like that. Just the thought of it. You having to go to. Can you imagine me going to Mike Brown and we in we in April? Hey Mike, man, boy, look here, man. I need a little loan until we get the training camp. I didn't know you could do that. That's dope. You got to be one of they better players to be able to pull that shit off.
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that. That's dope.
But
I mean, it's not a good thing.
That's also contingent on whether or not, because he's like, hold on, if you come to me for a loan, but see, I can take it against next year's salary, so I ain't got to worry about you paying me back because I'm just gonna take it out your salary.
Take it out your check. Yeah,
I ain't got to worry about you. See, Joe, I ain't got to worry about you paying me back. I ain't got to confiscate nothing. I ain't got to put no lien on nothing.
Yeah,
I'll put a lien on your damn salary. That's what I put a lien on. So you supposed to be making $2 million. Guess what? You're making 1.5 because you borrowed 500,000.
Right. Damn.
Yeah. That what you borrowed. 500.
You know what? The best teacher in life, is experience. Because no matter how many times you go to the rookie symposium and you listen to somebody talk about money, you're going to have to learn your own way.
For sure.
You're gonna have to learn your own way. Because
Yes.
when them young fellas, when them young bulls see them checks, man, and see the numbers, the casual fans see 5 year 80 million or whatever it may be, it ain't nothing like
40.
that.
It's 40 after taxes.
Yeah.
Plus your agent. If you with an agency, they take it 10, 20%.
Yeah.
Like the movie star, oh, he did 20 million at the movie. Nah, he got 10 after taxes and after
Right.
Sam, and then his agency took 20%.
Yeah.
So 20% of 10 million is $2 million.
Yeah.
So that 20 million that he got $8 million.
Yeah. But
He got 8.
people, but even people, the casual fan will still say, well, hell, that's still a lot. That's a lot of goddamn money for you to be blowing.
But a guy that's making that kind of money got that kind of lifestyle. Look at where they living. Gated communities, security. I mean, if you rock, don't you got to have 24-hour security? Okay, you big time name. You make that kind of money. Guess what you got? You got security, 24 hours, round the clock. Kardashians, they got it round the clock.
Yeah. Oh, they own some other shit when it comes to making money.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
They year round with theirs. So
I've been to people's house. You got to go through multiple checkpoints.
Right.
You go to one checkpoint, like, well, damn, bro, he just stopped me. How you hell you think I got to you? If I wasn't who I said I was, I could have made it to you. Damn. And you just saw me. You saw me turn in, handed my driver's license, talk to this man, and now you stopped me.
Right.
How the hell we pull a switcheroo that fast?
That's crazy. How do we stop the players or help them with their finances and understanding?
You gotta want to though, Ocho. You can't help Ocho. For me to help you, you gotta want help. How can I help you if you don't want help? Ocho, you know how it's the thing that makes us great, that makes us most fallible. Because it's our ability. I can do anything.
Right.
Well, if I can do anything, nothing can happen to me.
Shit. But money make you feel invincible. Money make you feel invincible, but dog, that it go by so fast. I ain't talking about the money. I'm just saying
your years in the league. You wake up one morning, Ocho,
you be like,
one year, the next thing you know, you year 10.
And it go by so fast. And then the money, hey, the money, like I don't think people understand. If you can't budget 1,000 and make it stretch, then you won't be able to budget 5,000. If you can't budget 5, you won't be able to budget 10,000. So if you get $1 million and you get millions, it's still the same. If there's no financial discipline, the same thing continues to happen. It's just a cycle. It's a cycle. And listen, they don't mind paying you $100, $200 million because in the back of their mind, you know what? We're gonna get it all back anyway. It's going right back. It's going right back into the system. It's going right back into the system.
Yeah. I'm not saying that not enjoy yourself. I'm not saying
that's
you
why,
make
that's,
X
that's
amount
why,
of dollars
that's why
and you got to clip coupons and Groupon stuff like that. That's not what I'm saying. But bro, you out there trying to buy, hey, you get mama a house that costs 10 million. You got a house that costs 10 million.
Ooh.
Why mama need a house with 10 million? You know a $10 million house, the upkeep on a $10 million house?
Man, listen.
Get mama something that mama can clean, or you can have somebody come clean once a week or once every 2 weeks. Something mama can pick up.
Yeah. Listen, I say it all the time. That's why anytime I talk about NFL or NBA dudes, it's okay to enjoy yourself. It's okay to enjoy yourself because you work hard, but getting lost in the sauce where your identity becomes looking like you got it. Like that shit is going to run out. I don't care how much you're making. Because once the checks stop and you stop playing, it's impossible. Name one thing in life that pays the way the NFL and NBA or MLB does that you can do outside of sports. What? Nothing. Unless you're working for the goddamn cartel, and that ain't gonna happen because you don't know Spanish.
I think the thing is now, Ocho, they looking at with social media, the content creators, you get certain guys, and you can make good money, but still, Ocho, my thing is, if you go broke with 10 million, you would have gone broke with 20 million. Because you probably would have gone broke quicker because you'd have bought more bull jive.
But yeah. The more they give you, the more you spend. The more they give you, the more you spend. But damn, I don't like AP situation, man.
I don't either.
Hey, I
Ocho,
have a
5.2. You know what the interest rates are now?
Yeah, is there? I'm just curious because this would be new to me as far as being in a situation like this. Is there a way to get out of this in general?
Yeah, they're gonna seize everything. I don't know what the bankruptcy rules are in Texas. I don't know. But normally they seize assets. They try to recoup some of it.
Right.
They try to recoup some of it.
Fuck, man. Man, that's I don't like that.
Well, hopefully everything works out for AP.
Yeah.
Let that be a lesson to others. AP bumped his head.
Yeah.
Don't you bump yours. Let that be a cautionary tale to a lot of people. And hopefully AP could, they should have some of these guys that have had this happen to them and let them talk. I saw it in that very seat that you saw it in. Young guy making a lot of money saying this couldn't happen to me. But let me tell you how it happened to me. Did this, partying, had this many homes. I'm paying for this home over there, paying for 2 homes over there. Got my mama a crib, got my girl mom or my wife mama and them a crib. I got 5 or 6 cribs.
5 or 6, huh?
I'm just saying that's how money evaporates.
Hey,
you Ocho. I mean, hey, it ain't enough for guys to have $100,000 a budget a month.
$100,000 a month.
Man, Ocho, them people got $200,000 budget. I'm just saying, yes.
But listen, boy, it'd be a goddamn cold day in hell. You hear me? What did I stay my first 2 years in the NFL?
At the thing. But Ocho, you got to understand,
man,
if you paying a mortgage.
You see where my mind was at, though?
Yes.
You see where my mind was at early? Man, I'm not paying for nothing.
Ocho, even if you got a $5-6 million home, that's a $30,000 a month mortgage. That's $30,000. That's with nothing else. That's no utilities. That's if you don't have car payments. That's if you don't have kids in school. You got kids in school? Marley, if you got a $36-7 million home, your kids going to private school. More times than not. Not always, but more times than not. So that's another $15,000, $25,000 a year. Yes. So when you look up and you think about what you're paying for, you helping your wife, family. Yeah, hell yeah, $100,000 a month. Yes, absolutely.
Boy, shit. That's crazy. Now that I'm doing the numbers and the way you, and what you did was a hypothetical, but there probably are some situations like that because the money's different today.
Yeah, for sure.
The money's different today. So, obviously you're thinking like, well, shit, I'm good. It's coming in crazy. I'm making whatever it might be a year, and I got this coming in, and
Lamar Jackson made $80 million last year.
Ugh. But
you could buy 25 years ago, 30 years ago, you could buy an NFL team for $80 million.
Yeah. And you think about, the good thing about Lamar, he the complete opposite. Mm-hmm. He from here, but he moved different. He not even like that. Then his old girl don't even play that shit. Boy, you finna spend what? Spend who on who? On what? Nah, man, Lamar old girl don't play that shit.
Yeah.
You crazy as hell.
That's what you do. You get a little car signing deal. You make $50,000-$60,000. That's the money you go jack off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Little car signing deal. Ocho. You do a couple of those. You got an appearance. You show up, do a little speech, do a little meet and greet.
Right.
That's your money you F off with.
Yeah.
Your salary, salary, don't touch that.
Don't touch
that.
Oh, God damn, man. That's crazy. But
because guess what, Ocho?
You know what? You did you have debt before? You had debt, like just in general?
Nah.
Look, listen, I call myself, man, I ain't had no credit. Man, baby. Man, she sleep. But I call myself beating the system. Going to college. You know what? I ain't gonna get no credit cards. I ain't gonna get no credit card because I heard the horror stories how people fall behind. They get all these goddamn credit cards, go spend all this money on the credit cards, and then boom, they in debt. On top of that, college tuition, you owe this, you owe that. Man, listen, this one here came along. I ain't had no debt. Got my little credit right, little black card, started building my credit right, getting me together because I'm trying to beat the system, not understanding.
You got to have some debt because people think you're doing something shady.
I had to have some type of reoccurring
a mortgage, you pay rent, you pay yes.
Man, I'm all the way right now.
Yeah,
so I'm worried about hoarding all the money, thinking I'm beating the system by not owing nobody, and it was kind of hurting me on the back end a little bit.
It will. Yeah.
But
makes that's what sense.
You see how fucked up the system is?
Mm-hmm.
And they want you to pay the
credit. They want you to have debt.
They want to make sure you got the discipline to be able to pay stuff on time.
Mm-hmm. That's what you got to do, Ocho.
Bullshit
pay it on time.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a Visa. Everything I got American Express. I got one Visa card because some places don't really take American Express.
Right.
But every month I pay it.
Yeah.
I got it. I pay it.
Yeah.
But man,
that's
hopefully,
crazy, man.
Hopefully, the situation gets worked out.
Matter of fact, I know he can go to the Vikings owner and ask the Vikings for remember how you just said sometime play can go.
He don't play for the Vikings. Where he gonna get $5 million from? How the Vikings owner gonna get his money back? See, I can get my money back out of you because you got a salary that's gonna be in 2024.
Right.
Where I'm gonna get my 5.2 from you when you don't play for me?
But think about this. Think about all the disposable income that NFL owners, the NFL.
I paid AP $100 million.
So I'm just saying, don't you think they will come together and help him though?
No. Did they come together and help the players with a lifetime health benefits? Have they come together with that?
Yeah. See, I'm thinking like, okay.
So let me ask you this. You got a homeboy. You lend him some money. He don't pay you back. Let's just say you lent him $20,000 and he don't pay you a dime back. You gonna allow him to come back and get more money from you?
No.
Exactly. You got a worker that's how we used to do. When we worked for Mr. Joe, we could go get, hey, Mr. Joe, can I borrow $20? Okay, I'm gonna take it out your check next week. Okay. But I was working.
Right. Okay.
Why the hell, if I'm the Vikings owner, would I give AP a loan?
I know, but you got to hear where I'm coming from. Understand where I'm coming from. Owners love to give money to causes. I'm not saying this is a cause. It's a situation for a player that was one of the greatest to ever play in the NFL. One of the greatest at his position. I'm just throwing it out there because I know how I am. I know if I was an owner in a position with that kind of money.
You done paid a man $100 and something million, and now you're gonna give him charity?
All right.
You just said, hold on. The chat just heard you say 20 minutes, how miserly and how frugal you are with your money, but you're going to give a guy $5 million.
All right, here, small example.
Okay.
This is a small example on how you know how I am. You know how I am with my money. When I go out to eat, how much I tip everywhere I go the past 15, 18 years. How much I tip every time. Talk to me.
That's a tip. You're not paying them a salary.
I know I'm not paying them a salary, but I tip $1,000 every time. That's on a much smaller scale. Even though I'm cheap. Imagine if I had billions.
Let me ask you a question. You done paid somebody $100 million. You tipping them? Okay, that person, I tell you what, I'm going to do it better than this. You go to this restaurant and you find out this woman has just won $120 million, but she's still working there. You still tipping her $1,000? Thank you. You're not.
I think different. See, I think different.
No, you don't think different. You got to use it in terms of how they're thinking. That guy paid AP $100 million, and now you want him to turn around and give him $5 million? Ocho, you wouldn't do that.
Well, you know what $5 million is to them? Well, that's Trump change.
How you think they got to where they got?
That's
hold on, Ocho. You just said you don't give your money away, and you got to tell people no. But you just said how other people.
Now we talk about this is a different level now. Come on now. We talk about
Ocho.
We talk about a whole different level.
Ocho, you just said
we talk about
you got to be
percenters.
other people got millions, got great ideas with other people's money.
No.
You got a lot of great ideas with them billionaires' money.
Yeah, I'm just saying. These are the 1%ers. No, I know. You know what? I just got to go hard, man. Never mind. Forget it. You're right.
I'll tell you what, Ocho. So I'll tell you what you do. Since you're so generous, I suggest you give $5 million away over the next 11 months.
Me?
Yeah.
But I got kids.
So what you want the owner to pay after he's given paid AP for his services $100 million to turn around and give him $5 million.
I know. I'm thinking.
You thinking with other people's money. I need you to think in terms of your money. Would you do that?
Me? If I was a billionaire? If I was a billionaire, would I give AP $5 million?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did you get to become a billionaire? By giving money away?
No.
Okay,
hey, listen, you got hold on. Hey, you got to step on a lot of people to get to that kind of wealth. You know that, right?
Yeah, I guarantee you they didn't give away $5 million along the way.
I know. I'm just saying. No, I'm just all bullshit aside. To get to that kind of wealth, you got to step on a whole lot of people to get to that kind. Oh shit, you got right. Okay, I'm just saying. If just so happened, if I was a billionaire like them, can you imagine if I was Jerry Jones? What? Oh, you need 5? Man, here, man, you good.
But
that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing to them.
Ocho, they got to give stuff to people that they can write it off. They're not giving out handouts. They're giving it to foundations. They're giving it to a situation. That's what they do. They're not. Ain't nobody. Jerry Jones ain't giving anything unless he gets a benefit from it.
I know. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking how I'm just me on how I am.
So let me ask you a question. So if you give AP $5 million, tell me what he's learned.
Well, I can't teach him. I can't teach him a lesson. I can't teach him a lesson, but he does need a second chance.
Ocho, he had loans and he borrowed another loan. Damn, so you need a third or fourth chance. Because remember what he got the loan for? To pay back the other loans. No, they didn't say a loan. They said he got that loan to pay back other loans.
So, okay, I got you. All right, don't worry about it. I'm thinking different. I'm thinking different. Just never mind. My bad. You right.
But I noticed you don't think like that with your money. You just told me how you save your money.
Yeah, because it's not how you. That's how I live. That's how I've always lived. But I'm just saying, based on circumstance and situation, based on how much I had, I'm willing to give.
Oh, you got a lot of money now, but you ain't giving it away. You said you got just as much money you had when you was making $8-9 million. And you spent, and guess what? You ain't got no Ferrari, no Lamborghini, no Bugatti. You got a smart car.
Yeah.
So theoretically, in actuality, you're living more frugal now than you were then.
Yeah, but because the value is right here. This is the value now. So it was no point of that. So everybody's caught up in the image and saying, "Well, damn, I'm in the NFL. Okay, I'm making this much a year. Okay, this is where I have to drive. This is the way it goes." We are caught up in the symbols of freedom and the symbols of, "Oh, look, I made it. I'm rich. I got money." Like I got away from needing the symbols of what we consider freedom and having money very, very early, very, very early. It's weird. It's hard to explain. Some people will understand it. Some people won't. But I don't know. It just worked for me. It won't work for everybody else.
Ocho, I guarantee there ain't a whole lot of people that's gonna be willing to give somebody $5 million after they've blown $100 million. Yeah. I'm just saying, whether you got $1 billion, you got 10 billion, you got 50 billion, that people are not gonna be as forgiving of your situation. Right. Now, if you had, let's just say you had a nice little nest egg, right, and some family member had a medical issue and it wiped it out. People can understand that.
Right.
But if you made $100 million,
yeah,
and after taxes, that's 50 million, people aren't going to be as forgiving, and people are not going to be as sympathetic or empathetic in that situation.
Right. Okay, I'm not thinking. I'm thinking. You go.
Caleb Williams entered the NFL without an agent to represent him. He has not hired an agent and apparently does not plan to do so, following in Lamar's footsteps. You like that?
Yeah,
Save
and
yourself some
no.
money because you're slotted as a rookie. And
Yeah.
basically, as a quarterback, Ocho, normally you
Right.
get 10% over what
Right.
the quarterback got the previous year. So I
Right.
don't know what the number one pick signed for last year.
Right.
Let's just say he got 40 million. So
Mhm.
you'll get a 10% raise from that. That's 44 million. And
Right.
that's the contract is fully guaranteed. They'll probably give you 20, 25, maybe even 30 million
Right.
signing bonus.
So really, there is no reason for it. There really is, and because you are the number one pick, so everything is already slotted. So
All
you
the
already know what
slots.
you're getting. So there's really no need for an agent then.
No, theoretically, no.
Yeah. Well, I think who does he know or who does he have in his corner?
I'm
that
sure he
knows
had someone talking
you
to
gotta
him.
have
I mean, you
somebody,
could,
the language,
Yeah.
the language and being able to read through everything. Because I know,
or you can get a lawyer, pay somebody an hourly rate. I've
Right.
heard of NFL players paying an attorney an hourly rate to
Right.
read over the contract, the fine print, the language that you don't understand. They can help you understand it better.
Right, and the fee will be much less than what you would have
Oh
to pay
yeah,
an
hourly
agent, right?
rate compared to a percentage. Hell yeah.
Right. Okay. Hey, it's not a bad thing, especially for someone like Caleb Williams coming out, who is the true number one pick, and there's no guessing and who it's going to be, or it might not be, or is he going to slide or nothing like that. So I kind of like the idea. I'm not sure what the con of doing so would be, but if everything's already guaranteed and slotted based on what the last number one pick got last year, damn shit, why not?
Right. Check this out, Ocho. EA Sports is bringing back college football game, and it's offering 11,000 college football players $600 for the ability to use their name, image, and likeness in production, and they get a free copy of the game. The College Football Players Association has urged players to reject the offer. Many will blindly accept the offer because they regard it as an honor and a privilege to be included in the game.
It is.
EA knows plenty of players will grab the money without thinking about it twice. That's how most guys that age are inclined to operate. It doesn't make it right. EA has a market cap value, that's the value of the company, as of this month of $37 billion. It has budgeted $6.6 million for the bulk of the players' NIL rights. Current NFL players got a check for $28,000 this year for Madden.
Damn.
What's your take?
I mean, that's they have the money to do it where they can pay the players, the college players a little bit more. Most of the college players now are making money outside of EA as well with the NIL deals. That's a
600 ain't no money. 6,000, they might have would have got you, boy.
Yeah, 6,000.
6,000 got your boy, Ocho.
That's just good. But I think you know what it's like being in college and seeing your name on the back of that jersey, though. That's a dope feeling. That's a dope feeling. I like it. I like it.
$6,000 in '87, boy.
Maybe not for 600. They can make it a little sweeter.
Give them 6 bands. What's 6 bands?
Yeah, just to be in the game, though. Can you imagine?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope, man. You remember your first time playing Madden and see you on there?
I'm not a Madden fanatic. They used to play it all the time. The guys used to carry it around in their case, and they had the little game consoles. That's what Club Shay Shit was. They played. We had 2 TVs, had Madden going, had a spade game going, had a crap game going, had a poker game going. I mean, it was we were always doing some of everything. Dice game going, drinking. I get it, Ocho. $600 was a lot of money when I was in college. $600 ain't no money for these kids, Ocho.
Especially not now.
Hell no.
With the money they making now, they ain't no money.
I mean, Shador. I think Shador is getting prime son or the quarterback. I think he's getting a tick under $5 million in NIL.
For real?
Yeah.
Wow, boy, let me hold something. Boy, let me go. I almost had that job in Colorado too, man.
Yeah, but like I said, man, they worth $37 billion. And I'm not saying you got to get a kid 60,000, but I think 6,000. I think 6,000 would. What's 6,000 gonna hurt?
Nah, it's not. Especially, can you imagine? We haven't had college football in so long. Do you know what they gonna have in sales? Sales gonna finna be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's finna be crazy. Damn.
Bradley Cooper says Jay-Z was watching Judge Judy when he was at Beyonce's house to pitch A Star Is Born. If you remember, that's the movie with Lady Gaga. She ended up winning an Oscar for her role in the movie. Bradley Cooper's first choice was Beyonce.
Right.
If what's being reported is that she was expecting, she was pregnant at the time,
but she couldn't do it.
Was unable to fill the role.
Right.
Lady Gaga did unbelievable in the role.
Yeah.
And it was a great movie. I remember watching this movie. So Bradley Cooper say Jay-Z was watching Judge Judy.
Yeah.
What's your guilty pleasure TV show?
My guilty pleasure TV show is Good Times, Sanford and Son, and All in the Family. Good Times, Sanford and Son, and All in the Family.
Oh, you watch the rerun because you damn sure wasn't old enough to remember them coming on.
Oh, yeah. I'm rerun all day. You know what? Honestly, wipe those three out. Columbo.
You damn sure wasn't alive when Columbo was out. I was a kid when Columbo was out.
I know. I know every Columbo episode and season damn near by heart. Like I love that. That's my obviously I named the other three that I watch consistently. If I'm not gaming, this one here, tired of that. God damn, we gotta watch this again. How many times you gonna watch this? We done seen it, you done seen it 200 million. Listen, think about everybody in the chat. When Martin come on, I don't know how much TV you watch. When Martin come on, you watching Martin. Whether you know it word for word and you're gonna laugh just as hard as the first time you saw it. Still funny. Those shows are my guilty pleasure shows, no matter what episode it is. Sanford and Son, Good Times, All in the Family, or Columbo, I'm locked in.
Ocho,
anytime.
I'm trying to think the last time I watched something that wasn't sports. I can't recall.
God, come on, Unc.
I ain't gonna lie, Ocho.
You ain't been on vacation since 1996, and now you don't watch TV?
Not really. I mean, even if I have a TV on, Ocho, I don't got no sound. So I'm doing other things. I'm thinking about other things that I gotta get done. Okay, what if we do this? What if we add the Ash? What if we add this to Nightcap? Ash calling me. Well, Shannon, what do you think about this? Okay. CJ, picture me. Oh, Shannon, what do you think about this guest? This guest reached out to me. What you think about that? Ocho, I don't.
Man. Well, you can't live like that, man. Like you live like you almost in prison, but you got your freedom. You got to be like.
I'm trying to think.
Come on,
Ocho,
man.
I got home Friday. Friday. What's the day? Friday? Oh, today Thursday. Okay.
Yeah.
I got home last Saturday. We left yesterday. I had my TV on once.
Man, what the hell are you doing? It's 24 hours in a day. What is you doing?
And you know what I had the TV on? I wouldn't listen to the sound. I watched the NBA All-Star game. So I hadn't had my TV on since Sunday. I hadn't had the TV on in here. I don't watch TV in the hotel room.
Like you don't watch no game shows, no sitcoms, Netflix, YouTube.
Even I don't watch Club Shay Shay episodes. I don't watch anything. I come home, I'm just thinking about how do I make Club Shay Shay better? What guests can I get on Club Shay Shay? How do I make Nightcap better? How can I be better in my conversation, in my debates against Stephen A? That's what I'm working on. I don't. Ocho, if it doesn't pay me, if I got an appearance, a speaking appearance, okay, I'm start writing out stuff because I don't really write anything down. Once I go up there, I'm writing out, okay, this is kind of the direction they want to go in. They want me to hit on these points. So I start mapping out in my head, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
Nah, that ain't going to work, man. You know, I need to come stay with you about 3 months.
You say, hey, Rail, come get me. You gonna say, Rail, come get me.
Because I need to get you out of this robotic just nature and way of doing things. It's just work.
Somebody say I be watching Naked and Afraid. I used to watch Naked and Afraid when I was in Atlanta before I came. Yeah, I used to watch Naked and Afraid. I love Wicked Tuna, The Deadliest Catch.
Okay, so you do watch. Okay.
No. I man, Ocho, I couldn't. I mean, I know some of the kids like the Deadliest Catch, like the handsome Sig Hansen, and those ships, the Viking and the what is it, the Santa Maria or something like that. But Ocho, I haven't seen Ocho. I'm telling you, I have not sat down and watched something that wasn't sports. I don't know, years.
Yeah, you can't do that, Unc, man. You like RoboCop, man. You can't. You just.
Ocho, I just got a singular. I do. I have a singular focus. I have a singular focus.
And even with that singular focus, you still have peripheral vision to see other things. You still have, you acting like you in the Kentucky Derby and they got the blinders on.
That's all I see, Ocho.
But I'm just saying, you got.
I'm just trying to make Nightcap as best as I can make it.
Nightcap
I'm trying to make
gonna be
club
fine. Look, boy, Nightcap gonna be fine, boy. This me and you, huh? You know, me and you, we like Lamont. We like Lamont and Fred. You Fred though. I'm Lamont. Man,
but I don't have the interest. Ocho, I used to love TV. I used to love the movies. Don't interest me now.
I don't see how you got to that point. Because there's so much going on in the world. There's so much information out there. So much, like if you're having a bad day, there's certain shows you can go to, you can gravitate to, and you know it's gonna make your day better.
But that's what they say, man. Man, you mean to tell me you ain't no Gil mess with Dre? No. Why would I know that?
Oh,
why would that be important to me?
Oh, hey, I ain't know that either. That's news to me.
Hey, man, Nikki, bro, I don't know no Nick, bro. I'm not into it like that. I'm not.
You know, but
a lot of these. Ocho, I don't listen to that. My radio is on the grooves. So a lot of these guys, huh?
Think about what you just said.
What?
How can I make Nightcap better? How can I make Club Shay Shay better?
Yeah.
Knowing and understanding the current events and what's going on that you normally don't pay attention to. Boom. There's your answer. There you go.
I mean, we come up, Ash should come up like I scroll social media. I'm like, what you think about this? You think Ocho be interested in that? Then I read up on it. Okay, I feel comfortable about it. But all this other stuff, like what's going on, who dating who, people like, well, Shannon, you Sweetie, and Sweetie was dating such and such. No, I didn't know that. I didn't.
I just think it'd be better for the conversation if you knew ahead of time, then you did your research and you know a little bit more about it because you know more about it organically as opposed to, okay, this is what we talk about. Okay,
we don't do enough subjects on breakups and that kind of stuff. And I don't want to become that. We'll have a brief conversation about it, but that ain't where it's not that interesting to me. It doesn't mean that much to me. Who's dating who broke up with who. I really don't care about it. That's not what I
mean, you like me in a sense, but I'm on Twitter, I'm on social media. So even if you don't pay attention, you're gonna see it anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
And I stay out of people's business because I mind the business that pays me. I'm kind of like you. I mind the business that pays me, but I'm still integrated to what's the current events that's going on. So I still know, even though I might not say anything because it ain't my business. I don't say anything, but hell, I know what's going on just because I'm in tune with everything.
I trust
you. You're not in tune, Unc. You need to be in tune.
I'm in tune
with the young folk. You need to be in tune with the middle class. You need to be in tune with the elderly.
I'm trying to. I see. In this space, Ocho, we can get what the market will bear. That's true free agency. So we can make as much money as the content that we create.
Right.
That's where I am. That stuff ain't gonna Ocho. If it don't make me money,
right,
I'm not interested in it really.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna show up.
Yeah. You're right.
That's how I'm wired right now. Because Ocho, with like when you talent and you getting a salary, you can do a lot of things.
Right.
But we don't eat. We only eat with what we can create. We can only eat what we kill.
Right.
So my livelihood is predicated on the best Club Shay Shay, the best Nightcap that we can possibly put forth every single week. So I ain't. Ocho, you had a big night last night. You went to an Inter Miami game. I saw you met Lionel Messi.
Yeah,
Will Smith and David Beckham.
Yeah, see my dog again. Listen,
so what was that like to meet Messi?
The game itself?
No, Messi. What's he like?
Meeting Messi was cool. Messi was cool. You have to think. I started traveling to watch soccer starting in 2001. Every off season, once football season ended, I'm out of here. I'm hopping from city to city, state. I'm hopping from city to city,
Country to country.
Yeah, country to country. Paris, London, Italy, and Spain. And I go from team to team. And because I was with Nike at the time, Nike was able to bridge the gap with my love for the game of soccer with the players that they had signed.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I was able to take pictures at such an early age. What was that, 24 years ago? Or however long ago it was. And I was able to meet the players early on in my career and built a relationship with them. So it was really cool now on the back end, seeing them years later after watching them, throughout the years. So seeing Messi play last night was dope. Last year, I didn't get to watch him play. He came in town, all the celebs, all the people, everybody showed up to the game. I couldn't even get a ticket, So I was like, you know what? This is some bullshit. Half these people don't even watch soccer. They don't know what the hell is going on. They just showing up because Messi's here. So I like, you know what? I'm not tripping. I watched Messi play many a time at El Clasico, at Bernabeu, at Camp Nou. So I'm gonna relax and just wait. So obviously MLS season this year. Thank you to Apple TV, Tim Cook. I appreciate you guys for having me come out. And I got to see him. I got to see Beckham. Met Beckham years ago when he was still playing in his prime. So seeing him again was pretty dope. And that's it. Obviously, I saw Will. I hadn't seen Will Smith. Will and I sat. I never forget when I did season 10 of Dancing with the Stars. Will came in my trailer, and me and Will, we sat down and we talked for about an hour.
Did you win?
I came in third, man. I came in third.
Who beat you?
Nicole Scherzinger. That's who.
Oh yeah, she can. Oh, you talking about the Pussycat Dolls?
Yeah,
yeah, she can dance.
Listen, that's the whole point. The point of the show is to
now you can't have somebody that dance for a living. I mean, she danced in a group. That's like saying, hey, we got a 100-yard dash. It's me versus a former Olympic sprinter.
Listen, but they had to have someone that would keep the eyes and attention of the fans and the masses. And seeing her week to week, she was amazing. Man, she was amazing, man. So I enjoyed it. That was a very humbling experience. Obviously, being on Dancing with the Stars, and but
who came in second that year?
Olympic gold skater, Olympic gold medal ice skater. Evan Lysacek. I'm not sure if you know who he is.
I do know Lysacek.
Yeah, he came in second, and Will was cool. So seeing Will again after. Hey, I don't even know what year I did season 10 of Dancing with the Stars, but just being able to talk with Will, man, for an hour and just share stories and talking football, talking life, it was good to see him once again. And that was it.
Time for our next segment, Nightcap After Dark. Check it out.
Oh, shit. Nightcap. Whoa. Nightcap After Dark. Let's go. Baby!
Ocho, this was right up your alley. Science say couples that pass gas together are happier, healthier, and stay together longer.
Yeah.
A 2020 study revealed that the presence of AP39, a chemical compound associated with hydrogen sulfide, has positive effects.
Yeah, it sure does.
I'm gonna be an old, miserable, lonely mofo.
No, you're not. No, you're
yes,
not.
Like the hell you say.
We go there are so many barriers that we're going to break down.
That ain't gonna one that's gonna happen. I might be willing to do a lot of things. I might be willing to rub some feet, kiss some feet, some cheek, eat some cake.
Yeah. Come on, boy.
Pass gas in front of me.
That
ain't happening.
Listen. We gonna get you there.
Nope.
We're gonna get you there. There are many of things when you were growing up that you said you wouldn't do, that at one point, you just said forget it, and you lived
as a kid, you
did it.
Ocho, why can women say, I don't want no man that's that? I want a man 6 feet above. I want a man that makes this much money. Right. I want a man that look like this. Right. I want a man. I say I don't want a woman to pass gas. Oh man, I don't know what you gonna be alone by yourself for the rest of your life.
Yeah, but you can't have a woman. A woman needs to be able to be free when she's around you.
She can be free. She ain't gonna be with me. Just go be free with somebody else.
No, oh God.
Ocho,
You can't do that,
Ocho,
man.
y'all make it seem like I'm saying she can't leave the house. I don't believe, and nobody can convince me.
Right.
Me asking a woman not to pass gas in front of me is a no go.
No, but you won't even hear it. Listen, when women pass gas, it's silent, and sometimes it be like a little. Listen, this is how it sounds. It sounds like this. Boop.
No,
That's it. That's it. You ain't even gonna know. But I'm just saying there's a certain level of comfort that you have with a partner, and it just
I'm
is
never gonna be that
normal.
comfortable, Ocho. I've never been that comfortable in all my years of dating, and I thank you all the way.
That's the problem. You've never been that comfortable,
And I ain't gonna be that comfortable.
We have to get you to that point where you
No,
are.
it's not gonna happen, Ocho. That's a no go. That is a no go for me. That is a non-negotiable. You know how they say they're non-negotiables?
Right.
That is a non-negotiable for me.
Okay. You ain't met the right one yet, but okay.
I ain't gonna meet her. That's not gonna happen, Ocho. Ocho, I'm 55.
Right. Listen, that's
a non-negotiable.
It ain't never too late.
Yes, it is.
Listen, we gonna work on you, man. We gonna work on you.
I don't think you can convince me. I'm doing so much, and I said, don't pass gas in front of me. That's all I'm asking.
Right.
And that's a non-negotiable. We're not meant to be together.
Hey, just think about this. Y'all out somewhere. You in the car driving. Y'all went to dinner, right? And y'all driving home, and she has to. I'm not gonna say pass gas. I'm gonna say she has to poot. Now she got to hold her stomach and she got to hold it in, hurt her stomach, get cramps. Then she gonna get gas and gonna be backed up just because.
Man, Ocho, man, look here.
Just the little things, man. Just the
little
little things.
I done been in that situation, Ocho. Had somebody over to the house one time, up a couple of times, Ocho.
Right.
Man, my stomach bubbling. I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm supposed to go to this meeting. Man, as soon as she closed the door, oh Lord, man, woo! Hey, I had to let it go.
Man, I'm just saying it would have been so much more simpler if you and her were already comfortable enough. Like, baby,
no,
listen,
we're not gonna be that comfortable.
I got, baby, listen. I got to use the bathroom real quick. You want me to leave the door open so we can keep talking? You want me?
No, I don't do no talking. There ain't nothing to talk about. When I'm on, hey, don't talk to me. Hey.
Nah, but me and Red hold a whole conversation. What is she?
Nah, we ain't holding nothing. First of all, she ain't gonna even know when I go to the bathroom. She'll never know when I go to the bathroom.
Who you hiding from?
That's the great thing, Ocho. I go work out. I was like, hey, I'm going to work out. And I go right onto the workout. I'll hit the garage. So she hear the garage door go open.
Right.
I go right on upstairs to the guest house.
Is this stemming from something like trauma, childhood, just anything like that? I'm just trying to get
Ocho, you have to understand. I grew up. We had to go to the woods. We went to the woods. It was in private.
Okay.
I grew up around women. My grandmother, my grandmother, they didn't play that. So, okay, I'm good. I'm good with that. That is a non-negotiable for me. Anything, I might be willing to negotiate a lot of other things. Right. I'm not negotiating that.
You know what? I'm okay with that. The fact that you said you would do some of the things that I've talked about, and you're willing to try at some point, I'll take that. I'll let that.
You got a better chance. You got a better chance. You say, well, Shannon, I tell you what, either let a woman pass gas in front of you or go on a 2-week vacation. All right, pack your bags.
Yeah, you ain't been on a vacation in what?
I ain't been since 96. 28 years.
I like
May will be 28 years.
God, Leon, you can't live like that, man. I feel bad. Like, I feel bad. And like you in what you're doing and what you've accomplished, you need to be able to celebrate that the right way. You need to be able to celebrate it the right way. I see people all the time on vacation, right? They like going on trips. They like going here and I never understood it. Like, because when you go on a vacation, to me, you go on a vacation because you put in some type of work.
Mm-hmm.
You're going somewhere to relax and celebrate for the work you've put in. That's just the way I always looked at it.
Yeah, for sure.
So what you've done and what you've accomplished to this point needs to be celebrated the right way. That's all I'm saying.
And plus, if you got to go in the car, if I got to go in the car, Ocho, I stop and get something from the store. Hey, let me stop this CVS and get me something. I'll be telling me my secret.
That's too much, man. That's too much.
I'll stop and get gas. And I thought you got gas this morning. Nah, I need to. I put $1 worth of gas in, Ocho. Blowing it up at the back. Ocho, I've been blowing. I've been, Lord have mercy. I hope you don't get out this car. Gee.
Oh man, golly, man.
Man, and you know what's worse, Ocho?
You got
Ocho, you done dropped
of,
that. I mean, you
got
done dropped one that got hang time like Michael Jordan and David Thompson combined. They got this hung way up there. And somebody, I'm like, bro, I'm good. Yeah, I'm bro, stay on over there, bro.
Right.
I got something going on over here.
You got a lot of rules, man. You got
I ain't got no rules. Ocho, you want to go on vacation or you want to pass gas in front of me? Which is it that you want?
Listen,
you got one or the other.
For me, we could do both.
No, we ain't gonna do both.
We going on vacation, and if you gotta let go, let go.
You ain't gonna go on vacation. Hey, I tell you what, that'll be the shortest vacation ever. Cause I get my black ass right back on that plane and come on back over here. You do that in front of me on vacation. Absolutely.
Wait, depending on who the woman is, though.
I don't give a damn who she is.
I ain't buying that.
Okay, try me. Okay, James Brown had a million seller say, "Try me." Okay, man, I don't play that. I deem that as disrespectful. That is a non-negotiable for me. I don't begrudge anybody else in their relationship. If that's what y'all do, have at it. That's not what I do in my relationship.
Yeah, but study just told you if you do it.
I didn't do well in school.
What?
I didn't do well in school, so I don't know what studies say.
You just read them. It just told you.
No.
Giving you facts.
Ocho, why can't everybody has a non-negotiable?
Okay, all right. I agree with you. You're right.
So I tell you what, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in. Hey, okay. You want to pass gas? I want a threesome, maybe even a foursome. I'm gonna stop all this, and I'm gonna keep coming up with things where you say, okay, baby, I ain't gonna pay. Okay,
she'll give you that.
No, she ain't gonna give me that.
Yes, she will. Yes, she will. It depends on. See, there's a difference. Listen to me real quick. Chat. I mean, the women might understand this. If you got a woman that like you, she'll give you anything you ask for. If you got a woman that love you, she ain't gonna do none of that you just said.
Me personally,
that's gonna go over a few people's heads. A woman that like you will give you a threesome and foursome and fivesome, whatever you want.
I don't even want that
to you.
Huh? I don't even want no. I like my women like basketball, 1-on-1 and as little dribbling as possible. I'm going straight to the rack. Bam! So I don't even want all that. I don't want all that. I'm 1-on-1.
Man, you shut
I
up.
go hard in the paint.
So you like Shaq?
1-on-1. Give me the ball down. Hey, throw it to the head right there. Back of them down. That's all. Something wrong with you, Ocho. Ocho, check this out. We ain't gonna show the video. Ocho, a man catches his girl in the act of cheating in broad daylight in the back seat. The only thing he asked is that she get off him.
I'm about to cry.
He said, close the door. Close the door. Why are you doing this? Close the door. She said, get off of it. He said, tell her, get off of him. I'm like, bro, can you close the door, man? This thing.
Wait a minute.
I ain't got but 20 minutes left in this little blue.
Hold on, in broad daylight though?
Broad daylight. He opened. It was like a minivan because he slid the door. I don't think it was a minivan, but no, he's looking. Okay, he's looking like he opened the driver's side.
Right.
So he's looking back at her like that, and she's looking at him. She's naked. She's sitting on the dude.
She's looking back at him.
Yeah. I'm looking at her, and she looking back over her shoulder like this here. Like, close the door.
So they in the act of it.
Yeah.
And he interrupted.
Yes.
Nah, come on, cuz. And he talk about get off of him.
Yes.
Man, if you don't slam that door and take that L, man, what?
Yes.
Hey, Unc, it's a dirty game, man.
Yeah, man, how you come
dirty game, man.
Ocho, how you come back for that?
You can't. You take that L in silence. He recorded it.
But Ocho, look, to know your old lady's done something is one thing.
Right.
But
right,
when that
right,
man
right.
got to wrap all that meat around his arm to come up out of there.
Hey, the fact that he said get up off of him. What you mean get up off? Man?
Ocho, you remember how you in the we had that hose pipe, that garden hose, and you had to ride it around your arm. That man round up all that meat up and came up out of. Bro, that ain't no L. That ain't no normal L, Ocho.
Come on, man. Hey, listen. There's nothing you can do. The game has always been the game. The game has never changed. The game has been the same for years.
You're right, Ocho.
You have
You're
to
right.
understand. You got to understand. You got to know who you're dealing with. You got to know who you're dealing with. Understand how you got her. Because think about this. Think about this. Whatever she did with you before you got with her, she will do to you at some point. Always. That's always been has gone. It
And
has
the only way you get good at something, Ocho, is practice. So if she got that Gluck 3000, you know what I'm saying, Ocho? That Gluck.
I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about.
That ain't the first time she done pulled that thing out.
Man, God, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm talking about the ones that'll pull a watermelon through a 20-foot garden hole. Now, you know how big a watermelon is, and she can suck it through a garden hole.
Yeah.
20 foot long.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh, Jesus. Listen, but you know what's funny?
What?
You don't want no rookie, though. You don't want no rookie. You don't want no seasoned vet. You want something right in the middle. It depends. It depends on who you are. It depends on who you are. I like mine seasoned. I don't know about you. I like mine seasoned.
Oh, no, I don't know, Ocho. I mean, how much season we putting on it? I mean, are we talking about Louisiana type seasoning? Or we talk about maybe a little Georgia, maybe a little North Carolina barbecue season? Because they're two different things. Because, you know, they put that powder, you know.
Right.
What type of seasoning? Are we talking about New Orleans Cajun season?
Right.
Or are we talking like North Carolina or Kansas City barbecue style seasoning?
You know what? I don't even know because those analogies I don't even know about because I don't use that. You know, like Big Mac sauce,
they some New Orleans style cooking. You know they season everything. They season cereal.
So you don't. You know what? You know you ever taste the Big Mac sauce on the Big Mac?
Yeah.
I like that kind of seasoning. Like that kind of.
Okay, that's a little mild seasoning. Ain't that too much?
It ain't too much, but it's there though.
Yeah.
It's there.
But when they start adding garlic powder and all this paste,
right,
and cumin, yeah, salt, pepper.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I mean, I'm one that has never been one to frown upon someone that is seasoned that much. I listen. Who am I to judge? I can't talk mess based on my history and what I've done in the past.
Yeah, we can't hide Ocho.
We got
at least they can say that didn't happen. How we gonna hide it? You got the number of kids you got. I got the number of kids that I got. We got trophies to prove our work.
Right. Hey, I understand. It's a listen. I've always said this. No matter what you do, no matter what your profession is, no matter what you do as a woman, no matter what you have on the internet, there will always be somebody for you. There will always be somebody willing. It might not be the guy you want, but there will be somebody for you.
But will she ever be truly happy if it's not the guy she wants?
Probably not. But she will live and go through life trying to get what it is that she actually wants. The chance of actually attaining it, having that happy ending, it happens very, very seldom. Because history matters to men. It does. History matters to men.
It's not that it matters to men. It matters what men say about her.
Yeah. And
because
that matters to men.
As long as Ocho, you know what she's done. You know her history.
Right.
But the moment you hear outside, start talking about that history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man,
listen,
they're going to be clowning your boy. Man, I show up to a function and they such and such, and then you go to an event and you in there with a bunch of other athletes and a bunch of other select. You like, damn, who done, pocket a couple of, shot pool on this table.
Woo.
Damn.
That's that hurt right there, boy.
Woo.
And especially when one of your boys come to you, boy, you with her? You good?
Yeah.
Good. Nah, nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing, but it just
nah, we just cool. We just kick it. We ain't like that. You hurting inside. Like,
Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah.
And you know how you get that feeling, Ocho? You about to throw up, your mouth start watering. So you know when you about to throw up, your mouth start watering first.
Yeah.
You don't very seldom when you just up chuck, your mouth start watering.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ooh, what this end gonna say? You know, all of a sudden you start thinking like my grandma when she was in church, she was a ventriloquist. Me and my brother be playing, my grandma be talking. You know, she talking to them lips, don't move. I'll be like, but we understood what he said. That's how you like, well, what is this?
Yeah. But you know, when you think about it, and a lot of people always say this, that the women in certain circles would never go backwards. They would never go backwards. And you'll see most of the time, you'll see people say, well, damn, athletes and musicians and entertainers or actors, they just recycle the same women over and over and over. And for the life of me, I never understood why it's like that. But I think, I don't know.
You like what you like.
Yeah. Okay. That too. Yeah. You like what you like.
Ocho, do you think the moth loves going to the flame? He can't help what it's attracted to.
Right.
You can't help what you like.
Right.
Even if somebody else has had it on numerous occasions, even if multiple people have had it, and you know it, you can't. The moth cannot help. Cut the lights on. What do mosquitoes? What do moths do? They go to that flame.
Yeah.
And not help it. You can't help what you're attracted to.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but listen, I like what you just said. You can't help what you're attracted to, but 9 times out of 10, it's nothing that they actually take serious. It's all about fun. It's all about fun. If you think about it. You see all the fine women posting, all the fine women deal with athletes, you ever notice the dudes never post them? Never. They just can't, because they understand what you just said. I don't want nobody to know I'm dealing with this individual because based on our history. That's it. It's the game has always been the game. It's just the way it is. And it's never changing.
Game's supposed to be told, not sold. Ocho, now it's time for the next segment. It's called Dunk on Unc. I need restitution. I need redemption.
Hey, you're gonna lose tonight too. Oh yeah, you're gonna lose on here too. You ready?
What we got, Ocho? What we got?
Here we go. First question. Oh, you definitely ain't getting this. You ready?
Yep.
Since you recently interviewed Heisman Trophy winner Johnny Manziel.
Yes.
Let's start there. Since 2000, only one quarterback that has won the Heisman has went undrafted. Who was that quarterback?
A Heisman Trophy winning quarterback.
And went undrafted.
Since 2000.
Yeah. So 2000 up to now. Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah. See, if you watch TV a little bit more, you'll notice. Yeah, see?
That's not on TV. Hold on. 4. Give me the conference that he played in.
What conference?
Oh, you know what?
What conference?
Hold on.
Baker what conference is Baker?
Oh, I know who it is now. Jason White.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Once you told me, yeah. Once you tell me, what he played, yeah.
Okay. We'll let you have that.
I can tell you some stories. I can tell you some stories about a situation, but I'm gonna let that man live. Jason White is the answer.
Okay. All right. I don't know. I give you 50% on that's not a because you took a while. You took a while to answer that.
Okay, my bad.
All right, here we go. Number 2. Your former teammate and Hall of Famer John Elway was drafted first overall in the 1983 draft.
Yes.
So with 2 other quarterbacks taken in the first round that season. Who were they? Oh, this too easy.
Dan Marino was taken in the first round. Tony Eason was taken in the first round. Ken O'Brien was taken in the first round.
Whoa. Okay. Keep going. I don't know. You might have
Ken O'Brien. Jim Kelly was in that draft, but Kelly was in that draft, but he ended up going to the Houston Gamblers.
The Gamblers?
Houston Gamblers. He didn't play for Buffalo right away. So I'm gonna say Ken O'Brien and Dan Marino. Ken O'Brien went to the Jets. Dan Marino went to the Dolphins.
Well, the answer here has Jim Kelly, who went 14th overall, and Dan Marino, who went 27th overall.
Yeah. But Jim Kelly didn't play for Buffalo right away.
You sure?
I'm positive. Go look it up. Google.
Hold on.
Jim Kelly, Houston Gamblers.
So he didn't go 14th to Houston then?
Houston was the Gamblers. That was the USFL.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying he didn't go 14th, round 1 in 83 to the Houston Gamblers.
But that wasn't the NFL, the USFL.
Nah. Hold on. What? I know I'm not wrong now.
Didn't Tony Eason go what did Tony Eason go to New England?
Oh shoot! Boy, you asking me? I just got the answer in front of me. That's it.
So you saying Ken O'Brien went in the first round to the Jets
in 83?
Yeah.
Nah, we might have to fact check that.
Hold on, I'm finna do it right now. Don't worry about it. Don't say another word.
Yeah, I think you got this one wrong, Unc.
Hold on. Ken O'Brien was one of the 6 quarterbacks in the famed 1983 quarterback. He's the first quarterback to have the highest quarterback rating. He was the first round pick, number 24. Stop playing with me, Ocho. Stop playing with me.
Hold on.
Ain't no hold on. I told you Kenny O'Brien. And if I hold on, I'm gonna Google
And Jim Kelly was what? Now he done stumped the Schwab, man.
Tony Eason, first round pick, New England Patriots. Todd Blackledge was also a first round pick, went to the Kansas City Chiefs. He played at Penn State.
Quarterback.
Stop it.
I'm Jim Kelly. What?
Jim Kelly was a first round pick. John Elway went 1. Then you had Marino was the last pick in the draft, and then I think it was Kenny O'Brien. I think Todd Blackledge and Tony Eason went before Jim Kelly. I think. I'm not mistaken. But if I'm not mistaken, there were 6 quarterbacks taken in the first round that year. But if I'm not also mistaken, Jim Kelly played for the Houston. Let's see what
you got lucky on this one. We gonna have to give you this one.
Don't do that. As a matter of fact, I just saw Jimmy at
how's he doing? He doing good?
He doing good. He also spent 2 seasons with the Houston Gamblers of the U.S. Football League.
What year? Wait.
First round, he was drafted in 83. First round, pick 14. He played 84 and 85 with the Houston Gamblers. I told you, Jim Kelly, yes, but he played his first years with the Houston Gamblers. Don't do that, Ocho. That's what I do.
Yeah, but so technically you got half the answer right. You did, because the answer was supposed to be Jim Kelly going 14th and Dan Marino going 27th.
You said, first of all, you said there was only 2 quarterbacks. There were 6 quarterbacks who went in the first round.
All right, you know what?
Elway was 1, Todd Blackledge, Tony Eason, Ken O'Brien, Jim Kelly, and Dan Marino. Now stop playing with me.
You know what? You know your shit. So the question was worded wrong.
Okay, my bad.
There were 6 other quarterbacks outside of Elway that went in the first round.
There were 5 other quarterbacks. Yes.
Five. I mean,
yes.
I was like, okay.
Marino from Pitt, Kelly from Miami, Elway from Stanford. I don't know where Ken O'Brien went. I know Todd Blackledge went to Penn State. Tony Eason, if I'm not mistaken, I think he went to Illinois.
All right. So if you get that one right. You get that one right. You get it right. Okay. All right. You ready for the next one?
Yes.
Now, you ain't gonna get this one.
But now if you want to say only three outside of that made the Hall of Fame, it would be Jim Kelly and Dan Marino.
That would be a completely different question. But
yeah. But you say first round picks in the 83 draft. Yeah. Okay.
All right. All right, hold on. True or false? This is true or false. You're not gonna know this one because you don't know numbers. You don't know the numbers of the game the way I do. So,
okay.
Yeah, DeAndre Hopkins has more career reception than Julio Jones. True or false? Don't cheat.
He might have passed him this year because Julio been. Julio got to be in the 9. I'm gonna say false.
Answer is true. DeAndre Hopkins has 928 receptions, tied 21st all time. Julio Jones 24th with 914.
I knew it came down to this year because
Julio
was out there when he played with Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
But with Houston, and then he bounced around to Tampa, and then this year in Philly. And D Hop's been steady.
Yeah. He has. Okay, number 4. This I like this one. Guess the player. I was a first round overall pick. I have the same birthday as Unc. I've been a Madden cover.
Michael Vick.
I know, man. How you knew that? How you knew that?
Because me and Vic got the same birthday. Me and Vic we talk about it all the time when I was at Fox.
All right, here we go. This is a good. Oh, I like this. Damn, you might get this one too, man. It's not fair because it's only so many of them. Only 2 left-handed starting quarterbacks have won a Super Bowl. Who are they?
Steve Young and Kenny Stabler.
I knew you was gonna get that, man. You know what? I'm doing the questions from now on, man.
Where did Kenny Stabler go to school at?
Kenny Stabler, man, I don't know. I wasn't even born.
Alabama.
Kenny Stabler with that Alabama wasn't like that back then, was they?
Alabama been like that. You do realize they had Coach Bryant.
Oh, yes, all right, Mr. Bryant. That's right.
Hey, Alabama been like that.
Yeah,
they ain't got 13, 14 national championships for nothing.
Right.
Hey, Ocho, and our last segment of the day is called Q and A. Let's take a look at the graphics.
You win, A.
Tony Dominguez says, first off, go Broncos. Want to congratulate you and Ocho for all your success. Very much deserved for both of you. Both of y'all. 2 million subs up next. Tony, thank you very much. Go Broncos. See, Ocho, this the old logo. Remember I told you I gave Ben the helmet?
Yep.
This was the logo that was on the side of the helmet. Yes.
The blue, yep.
Yes. And so, and I don't somebody has this helmet. I signed it to Ben Coates with a Darth Vader shield. So I don't know what happened after that. Young Duchess said, thanks for getting me through some hard times these past couple of months. Y'all always make my day when y'all alive. Ocho, are you still planning? Are you still playing in the UFL? If so, I need 5 touchdowns at least.
UFL? No, I'm not playing now. No football. If it's not soccer related, I'm not playing it. The only thing I'm playing in that's going to be competitive is TST soccer tournament in North Carolina in June. That's it.
Stephanie Warfield asked, who would you want to play you in a movie of your life? Who gonna play me?
You?
You go. Who gonna play you?
To play me, the only person that would be able to play me is probably Tyrese. Probably Tyrese. That's the only person I could think of.
Who gonna play me?
You?
Yeah.
Ving Rhames.
Man,
No?
I ain't got no bald head. What about Mo Chestnut?
Maurice Chestnut? No, Maurice Chestnut.
Who y'all think should play me in a movie?
I'm just talking about some Maurice Chestnut, man. You and Mo don't look nothing alike.
Well, god dang, Ocho. Well, who gonna play me then?
I just told you, man. You remember Ving Rhames from Baby Boy? You and Ving look
Yes.
alike. You don't think? That's a good one. Let me see. Who the chat say you look like?
Huh? They didn't say. We didn't put that to the test.
That's a good question.
J Dub Akron. Please send me a special birthday shout out to my wife Stephanie and say hello to my son Kobe and my daughter Maya. Maya's been dealing with anxiety and has not been wanting to go to school. Can you send a quick word of encouragement to her? Love the show. First of all, Stephanie, happy birthday. Kobe, hey, keep doing your thing, young fella. Maya, it's okay. I understand that sometimes we do have a little anxiety of leaving mom and dad and leaving the home and then going to school, but it's going to be okay. You're going to meet lots and lots of new friends, and you're going to get an opportunity to play. So I'm excited for you to go to school and meet some new friends, and then in a couple of days, you won't be anxious anymore.
I like
James Childress. I watched your interview with Johnny Football. What was your take from that interview? He realized that the opportunity that he squandered. He realized that he was his own worst enemy. Obviously, hindsight is a magnificent science, but when you're in it, you don't see the harm that you're doing yourself. You don't see the harm that you're doing to your family around you. Mm-hmm. He was very reflective. He didn't blame anyone but himself. That's where the blame should have been pointed at. And I think he's a young man that's trying to get his life in order. He knows as an addict, it's one day at a time. Mm-hmm. You cannot worry about tomorrow. It's today, the most important day. And the thing for the addict, Ocho, is that you got to pass by a package store, you got to go to a bar, and you got to say no every single time.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yes.
How old is Johnny right now?
Whoo. What would you say? I think Johnny came out in what, 2014, 2013, 2014?
Oh, it's been that long?
Yeah. So Johnny got to be at least 30, 29, 30.
Okay. Of course, you know, I was just trying to see, obviously, the possibility of playing again, but I'd assume that ship is sailed if he was to get himself back together, no?
Yeah. No, I think he's done with football.
Okay.
I gather he was done with football.
Right.
Mally Mall. Ocho, how you feel about Canelo Duncan Benavidez?
Listen, Canelo has yet to come out and say, I'm not willing to fight Benavidez. I think Canelo has 5 fights coming up. I'm sure one of the 5 that he's going to have is going to be Benavidez. But what we don't want to do is, you understand, you want when the fight is going to happen, you want it maybe to be his last fight, maybe his last hoorah, since that's something that we all want to see. So I wouldn't say he's ducking. It's just all about timing. It's all about timing when it comes to fighters. It's not like it was before in the past where all the best fought the best, and when they wanted to get it on, they got it on. Now it's a little politics in it. The money has to be right, and there's so many other factors that come into play when it comes to the fighters fighting each other. And obviously, I didn't even know it until I started getting into boxing a little bit more, being around some of the top fighters. Now I have a better understanding on how it works.
Joe X Black said, will my Cowboys make it to the Super Bowl, or will Unc go on vacation first? Unc going on vacation first.
Yeah.
But Ocho, it's been the same amount of time. It's been 28 years since they made the Super Bowl. It's been 28 years since I've been on the vacation.
That's crazy when you think about it. As they have, man, listen, I'm not, listen, I love my Cowboys.
I'm going to beat them to the punch. I'm going to beat them to the punch. Unc and Ocho, in your prime, how much a percentage are you willing to lose from your salary to play with someone like Patrick Mahomes? It all depends on where I am in my career. In the beginning of my career, look, you got to understand, I came in as a 7th round draft pick. Mm-hmm. Now I got to I can't make it up, right, but I got to try to do the best I can. I ain't really make no money until probably like year 5. I mean, so not in the beginning, I ain't willing to give up nothing.
Yeah, I ain't losing shit either. Shit, I'm that boy. I ain't losing.
Yeah, he must take a pay cut to play with me. Y'all forgot. Hey, y'all must have forgot. Man, please.
Hey, I would have had Arrowhead upside down. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about fun, entertaining. You don't know what the hell gonna happen next. Man, I would have rolled out. I would have came out on the goddamn horse, man, playing around. My baby watching. Hey, Sade, I love you, baby. I love you.
Brady Putt said, "Hey, Unc and Ocho, may I please get a shout out for my son that just turned 12. His name is Caden Putt. Much love and appreciation. Caden, what up, bro? Happy belated birthday. Congrats on almost a teenager, bro. You right there. Big 12, Caden Putt. Happy birthday. Thank you. Brady, appreciate the support and watching.
Don't forget your McDonald's. Health is wealth, baby.
Okay, Lainey Ray asked, she said this is for the ladies. This one's for the ladies, as I'm sure they want to know. What are the top 2 non-traditional erogenous zones you this one's for the ladies, and I'm sure they're going to want to know, what are your 2 top non-traditional erogenous zones you love your lady to explore?
Hey, put that in like we in the barbershop terms. Put that in terms like we in the barbershop.
Like your neck, your ears. I mean, what gets Ocho going?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I don't want to get in no trouble.
No, don't get no trouble. Yeah, I don't want to get no trouble either.
Yeah,
somebody gonna have to find out, because I like for people to find out on their own what make on shit.
Right.
What making me get the woo and make my head pop off.
Yeah. I don't want to get in no trouble, because you got ears in the other room.
Yeah. She pretend like she sleep, but she ain't sleep. Old Rail ain't sleep.
Right. Rail. She acting like she can't hear.
She here. Come on. I know y'all got a couple of more questions. We got about 6 minutes. I got to jump on a flight early in the morning.
But where you going?
I'm going back to the A. I got to work, man.
Hey, what you doing out there?
I got to do something for LaPortier.
Hey, a little event.
So I got to do that, and I'm gonna have dinner tomorrow night with the kids. See my grandson.
Yeah.
See my oldest 2. Then hop on a plane and go to LA. Do 2 episodes of First Take. Do 2 episodes of Nightcap. Hop on a plane. Go to Jersey.
Damn.
Do 2 episodes of Nightcap. Come back to Atlanta. First Take.
You moving, boy.
Nightcap. Hit Dallas.
What's in Dallas?
I got a oncologist convention I got to attend.
Okay.
Ocho, you see, I don't know why people get upset with me, because ain't no grass growing up under my feet. I'm moving.
Yeah, you moving like me.
I got to get it in.
You moving like me.
You moving?
Yeah, hey, listen, your schedule you just said is
Mhm.
how it was from September all the way to that last show I did.
Oh yeah. That's
Boy,
me and the traveling. That's a lot of traveling, and I
yeah,
don't.
man. You flying Spirit?
No, bro. Unfortunately, I'm not flying Spirit.
Okay, okay.
Please make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. We're now at 1,087,000 subs. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. That's the Nightcap podcast feed. Make sure you subscribe to that. Thank you for help selling out Shea by Laportier. We're taking pre-orders. We pinned the link at the top of the chat, and I want to thank you. The team, Laportier, wants to thank you because you made it a very, very hot commodity, and it's very hard for us to keep it in stock. But we're building up, and we're going to be able to support the demand here, say, in the next month. We've also been nominated for an NAACP award for the Art, Sports, and Entertainment Outstanding Podcast. We've also pinned that link, so please make sure you go vote for us. Okay.
Oh yeah.
As says we have some more questions. Let me see. Oh, Brittany. What color polish do you like to see women's toes?
Oh
What color
yeah.
would tempt you to put her toes in your mouth?
Yeah, come on, huh? That's you. She talking to you.
Shit.
What color we talking about?
Pig feet pink. That's what I need to see, Ocho, right now. Pig feet pink.
Pig feet pink. I'm gonna let that special. I'm gonna let that special one know. Whoever it is, she gonna see this.
Yeah, man. You know, ain't nothing wrong with that little pig feet pink.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that. For me, my favorite for the missus is obviously OPI. OPI like OPI products. OPI Funny Bunny or Essie Blanc. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that might.
Detail. Oh, white is cool, but
What's your favorite color, Ocho?
you know what? My favorite. This is funny. Black isn't considered a part of the color spectrum, but for some reason, I love black. It's weird, but it's not really, a part. It's not considered part of the color spectrum. But black, I just love black for some reason. I don't know why.
Mine is butt naked brown. Damn, let's up. Ocho, it's up my butt naked brown. Man, it's up about old butt naked brown, Ocho, man. Woo-wee.
Hey, wait a minute now. You got to understand. Butt nigga brown comes in various shades.
Yeah. You know, you
various
got pecan,
shades.
you got caramel. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
As long as it's butt naked, it don't matter.
I saw what you did there, Ocho. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't say nothing. Hey, Unc Ocho, what is your advice for someone who's in college and haven't figured it out what they're going to do yet? I am a junior.
Yeah. Shit, boy. Listen, who had it figured out in college?
Nah, hell nah. I mean, you're
Anybody.
going to change job probably about 2 or 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Before you get it figured out. I mean, what when you were growing up, what did you want to do? What did you want to become? Start with that. What's your major? And I know a lot of times people get made. Very few times. There are a lot of times, Ocho, you have a major and you don't get a job in that said field, and that's okay too. You still have time to figure out what you want to do.
Right.
It's really hard for me to say, Ocho, because I knew what I wanted to do from my time I was about 12 years old.
Yeah.
So there was no doubt in my mind what I wanted to do, what I was going to do. That was playing A, B, C, and D, all of the above, actually. But I understand that a lot of people that play in professional sports isn't an option. Or maybe being a lawyer or a doctor isn't in the cards for them. And so now, okay, what do I want to do? Am I going to be in finance, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to be a school teacher? I'm going to,
I mean,
but bro,
especially as a junior.
I mean, more times than not, you probably you've already declared a major,
right?
And maybe they're having second thoughts about the major,
right?
That they're in.
And the funny thing about it, when I think about it, obviously being a junior in college, you don't know what you want to do, because who you are now, you're going to be somebody completely different 2, 3 years from now, 4 or 5 years from now, and things are going to change. You're going to evolve. Your interests are going to change, and you just don't know. You just don't know. But you have to find your niche and what you like and what you're passionate about. And whatever you're passionate about, you got to dive into it.
Yeah.
You got to dive into it the best way you can.
I know somebody. I ain't gonna call the name. Ash. Ash was a pre-med.
Mm-hmm.
Get halfway through, like a sophomore year, beginning of junior year,
Mm-hmm.
all of a sudden she's in sports management.
Completely different field.
Totally different field.
Yeah.
But I think she realized that's not what she was really passionate about, or as passionate as she thought she would. Right. I'm surprised, considering that the tomboy in the sport, she loves sports. I mean, she loves watching football. She loves the Cowboys. I'm talking about with a passion. She loves TCU with a passion. She loves basketball, especially the Spurs. So knowing her like I've known her over the last 7 years, I'm like, you wasted 2 years of your life in that bull jive, those bull jive classes. I'd have never thought you'd go be no doctor. Not as much as you love sports, not as much as you hang on everything the Cowboys and the Spurs and TCU does. Man, please. But you have more. It's the same thing, Ocho. Like, I have to do a lot of reads. And the thing that I say, you have more time than you think. Mm-hmm. That's the one thing they teach you when, like, you're in television. You have more time than you think. Because you think you need to speak faster, when in actuality, you need to slow down.
Right. I got a problem with that too.
And a lot of times people think, man, I got to do that. You got more time than you think. Don't rush it, because it's going to happen. Mm-hmm. All you're doing is speeding up the process. Take your time, take some deep breaths. And if you don't get it right the first time, get it right the second time.
Yeah, you don't get it right the second time, get it right the third time.
But you're going to get it right.
And so on and so on.
Again, please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I am your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, the route runner extraordinaire. Bengal, great Pro Bowler, all-pro player, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. We'll see you Sunday.
See y'all Sunday.